In this video, we're going to talk about the types of dresses to wear to the Kentucky Derby. And by this, I mean the types of dresses that look best with hats. Not every dress works with a hat. For instance, any dress that would be suitable for a nightclub environment will not be suitable for the Kentucky Derby. Keep in mind that the very nature of a hat or fascinator is ladylike. They really don't work well with skimpy or overly sexy dresses. It just won't look right. And although I like seeing maxi dresses with cute flower crowns or feathered headbands, I do believe there are better dress cuts to wear with hats. You don't want to look too bohemian. You're going to the horse races, not to Burning Man. My favorite shapes are cinched at the waist. This can mean an A-line dress or skirt or a form-fitting dress that falls at or just below the knee. I have to say, I'm not a fan of the shift dress with a hat. I know I'm going to get some backlash on that because yes, in some instances it can work depending on the dress. But I think there's something almost inherently too relaxed about a shift dress and a hat. In terms of necklines, we have some leeway. It can be a halter neck, it can have straps. It can have one strap and be asymmetrical. It can be off the shoulders. Strapless can also work, but only if it doesn't look too formal, like you're going to a black tie or wearing a bridesmaid strap. Beware of spaghetti straps that are quite thin. Similar to my feelings about a shift dress, I can't explain quite why. It's just that dresses with tiny little straps don't always look so hot with hats. Sometimes they look too beachy and sometimes they look too evening. In terms of color, the more the better at the Kentucky Derby. And remember that the day before the Kentucky Derby is the Kentucky Oaks, which is a pink-themed ladies' day. So you should, of course, wear a pink dress that day. At the Kentucky Derby itself, you can really get away with all colors. There's really no compelling reason to wear black to a daytime summer event. That being said, a black base with a colorful or dynamic print can be very nice. When a dress print depicts something very specific, like fruit, stars, dice, flowers, it can be fun to pair it with a custom hat that features the item. At chapeau.com, we can create custom hats like this. So email us at info@chapeau.com for more information. There are some brands that are particularly great with hat dresses. Not every single dress by these lines works, of course, not by a long shot. But if you take a look at these collections, you'll start to see a pattern of what constitutes a good hat dress. Victoria Beckham, Valentino, Alexis, Ted Baker, Gucci, that's nice. Peter Pilotto, love those prints. Jean-Baptiste Valli, always very artful. Alexander McQueen, British, beautiful, self-portrait. Can't go wrong with Lacey. Dolce & Gabbana speaks for itself. Oscar de la Renta, you cannot beat these prints. And Roxanda, the queen of color blocking. These labels tend to do very interesting, beautiful color blocking prints and cuts. They really do lend themselves well to hats. In the next video, we'll give you tips on how to put on your hat correctly, so stay tuned. And please check out my online boutique, chapeau.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more fashion tips.